Hey there, it's great to see you. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Jenny Kirk, and today we've got something of an announcement which might come as a little bit of a surprise for a few of you. This is something that's not just come out of the blue. We've been thinking about it for a little while now, but essentially we're going to be scaling back on the video content that we're producing. And in this video, hopefully I'll be able to explain to you the reasons why. But before we get into that, I would like to ask a huge favour. Please hit that like button as you watch this video. It really is helpful for the channel. And consider subscribing if you've not already done so. Ring the notification bell and then you'll never miss out on video content. And take a look at the big back catalogue as well. We've got so much video content that there's definitely something here for everyone. And leave a comment down below. It's always great to see your comments and hear from you guys. So don't be frightened of just saying something in the comments section down there. Today's video comes in association with Trainomatic, makers of DCT decoders and accessories that are designed by enthusiasts for enthusiasts. Find the full range available to order now at tramfabrique.co.uk. Additional support comes from...
This is Clark Railworks, and this is what we do. You'll know us from Ellis Clark Trains, and you'll get the same friendly expertise with us too. We've got a huge range of pre-owned model railways from all your favourite manufacturers, and maybe some you hadn't heard of before. It's the place to come for quality. We don't stock substandard models, and everything we sell is fully tested and photographed by model railway experts. No matter whether you model 00 gauge, N, HO or more, we have sought after models from all around the world with new listings added every weekday. Check out what's available now at clarkrailworks.com and don't miss out on your latest logo.
We're probably some of the most prolific YouTubers here in the whole of YouTube. There's more than 1,500 videos in our content. I've lost count. There's so much stuff we've done. And we've aimed to do it as a magazine style show. And from the outset, we were quite big on this. We treated this YouTube channel as a magazine, just like a conventional print magazine, like Railway Modeller or Model Rail or Hornby magazine, but we did it entirely digitally. And the idea being that this was almost more like a TV station, but on YouTube. And we thoroughly enjoyed all of that process. But there's only two of us here. There's myself and there's Zoe, who you might better know as the Cupboard Monkey from the Monday Club live streams, and we have other jobs, full-time jobs. It's a lot of work. And anybody who does YouTube videos will know that it's a lot of work goes into these, not just filming it and editing, but also producing the content that you're filming. With a lot of these layout builds that I've done, and I've been quite prolific on that front as well, not just Weir Yard that you see around me, this is my current main layout, but there's also Bolton Trinity Road, and that was a substantial layout in a garden shed. There was a series following its building. There was garden railways. I'm on my third garden railway now. I've built stuff for film and television as well. Hornby Model World 2 series of that. Did the quirky builds for those, did Great Model Railway Challenge, got all the way through to the final in a team that was actually a 50-50 mix of men and women. It wasn't made a big thing of, but we flew the flag for women in modelling in that final, and we're very proud of that. We're also very proud of what we managed to achieve. I've done a lot of builds for things like the Hornby Centenary layout was built by me in the shape of a cake, showcasing a lot of their products. I've done a lot of box file builds, dioramas, and it's been great fun. I love this hobby. It is the greatest hobby in the world, but it takes a lot of work. And with the two of us here with full-time jobs elsewhere, we would love to make YouTube our full-time career, but I have tried it. It just isn't possible. You don't make a lot of money from YouTube, and we're probably one of the more commercially successful channels. We do have sponsors, and I hasten to add, they do not have any kind of editorial control that is written into the contracts, but you still can't make it pay. Holding down effectively 2 full-time jobs, because YouTube can be, certainly the way we've been doing it, a very big full-time job. That's a lot of time and effort. we're talking I've been working 7 days a week, 52 weeks of the year, day in, day out, for a little over 5, 6, maybe even 7 years. I lose count. We've had regular pre-recorded videos for Wednesdays and Fridays in that time. We've had extra videos, a lot of Saturday specials, a lot of extra content, and we've had the regular Monday Club live stream where everybody is welcome. It's a great place to hang out. 7 till 9 p.m. UK time. We got a lot of people through COVID, through lockdown, when it wasn't possible to actually get out there to model rail clubs, to shows, to shops, all of this kind of stuff. We saw how important it was to have human contact of some sort for a great many people who might have been on their own. And we said, we were there on air when lockdown was announced, and we said we would be there for you every single week. And we were. And that's a lot of work. But, you know, we're still doing the Monday Club, and it still appears to be really being enjoyed by a great many people. You know, we've done special commissions for people just to have that something that you can have on your own layout, and just in the same way that, you know, Hornby Magazine and Model Rail have commissioned their own models, so we did as well, and they've been very well received by the community. I'm so grateful for you guys supporting those projects. But again, it all comes back to taking a lot of time, and producing video content is a full-time job when you do it like we've been doing it. And the time has come to say that I just can't keep going like this. It's a huge amount of work. Channel grows, it grows slowly, and unfortunately if you don't dip your toe into the dark side of clickbait and sensationalism, which I steadfastly just refuse to do, then you're always going to be at something of a disadvantage. But essentially, I can't keep going. Burnout is a very real risk in all walks of life, and certainly in YouTube, probably never more so. It is a very fickle thing. If there's a big guide for how to get rich and successful on YouTube, nobody has showed it to me, nobody has sent me a link. If you do find it, do send me a link, would be interested to know. We'll be taking notes. But essentially, it does feel like the constantly changing goalposts of YouTube do make it very difficult. One video that does incredibly well, you produce a follow-up and it bombs. It just seems to be the way of things. It's very difficult to gauge what thumbnail will work and what won't, what title will work and what won't. And we're very proud of the fact that we don't pump out vacuous non-content. Everything we do is about the hobby, about promoting what Ken Patterson rightly says is the greatest hobby in the world. And anybody who tries and tells you otherwise in a video clearly is just trying to game the system, because this is an amazing hobby with a lot of transferable skills from woodwork, from planning, electrical side of things, creativity, painting, model making. There's so much this hobby has to give us that it is truly amazing. And it's been an absolute honour to be able to sit here and do honest loco reviews, honest rolling stock reviews, reviewing kits, but also showing you how to do things from solid water resin, making waterfalls, casting your own rocks, static grass, ballasting, wiring, electrical side of things, track laying, you name it. We have done a how-to video doing it. We've done many different scales and gauges. We've done indoors and outdoors, live steam, electrically powered. You know, we have done everything here on this channel like a true magazine style show, and we're really proud of that content. But it is taking a huge amount out of us. You know, working 7 days a week, 52 weeks of the year is really tough. So what we're doing is moving on from here. We will only be doing the Friday video and the Monday Club live stream. The Monday Club live stream has just been an amazing lifeline for so many people. It is your online model railway club that's open for all, that got people through lockdown, that has just been there for everyone. We don't judge, we don't look down our nose at people's efforts, and it's always amazing to see what people are doing on their own layouts, and hopefully we provide a degree of inspiration for other people where you can see what other people are up to and go, I like that, I can do something similar. And I always like to look at the best in things. I get accused of being far too generous with my reviews, but no, I take a view that why should I make out that something is garbage when the truth is it just isn't. Manufacturers put a lot of effort and time and heart and soul into producing these models, and I've never yet seen a model that just takes the piss. They just don't exist, quite frankly. And if you're sat there counting rivets, then to be honest, I think that maybe you need to get yourself a different hobby, because I look at the models that we have now and compare them with the stuff that we had in childhood, and there's no comparison. The range is incredible, the detail is incredible. This is an amazing time to be in this hobby, but it's hard work, and I'm going to be just stepping back a little bit. There's still a huge back catalogue. I would kind of encourage people, go out there, have a look through what we've done. Enjoy some of the previous builds that we've done. For some reason YouTube likes to hide stuff. Go searching, we've got playlists. You can see all of those different layout builds, all the tours of preserved railways, museums, model shops. We've visited quite a few. We've gone and visited modelers as well and taken a look at their layouts. We have really opened our arms to what this hobby has to give. I'm really proud of that, but unfortunately, as much as I would love for a manufacturer to say, come and work for us, then you don't have to worry about that, you can do your hobby, be creative, produce video content. Unfortunately, an independent reviewer is valued more for being independent to a company than employed by a company. So I'm not begrudging that. I quite like doing my own thing, but I would like to have days off. So going forward, I'm going to give myself just a little bit more time to actually enjoy my hobby. And I think it's the first rule of YouTube is don't look at everything you do through the lens of, can I get video content out of this? Sometimes you need to actually have things that you studiously don't film, that they're for you. It's your hobby and you want to enjoy it without thinking, right, I've got to film this, I've got to, what angle can I take, how can I get a series out of this? Sometimes it's just nice to go back to those days before YouTube, when it was just me and my hobby, and my full-time job was working in media, in radio, as a researcher for a famous aviation journalist. And my hobby really was a hobby. And they sometimes say, if you make your hobby your job, it's not that you no longer work, it's just that you lose a hobby. And I've become increasingly worried that might be happening. So we're taking steps. There still might be extra videos, but we're going to be doing them without the pressure of keeping up with the algorithm. And like I said, if you ever find out how YouTube works, drop me a line, let me know, because nobody ever told me. We just, we did what we enjoyed, and hopefully other people have enjoyed it too. Please hit that like button, and you can even share this video if you like. It's a good way of helping the channel out. And do subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, and you'll be the first to know about new videos as they come out. And you can also find us over on Patreon, become a channel member, and we've got a full merch store down below as well. There's no obligation. Don't let anybody ever make you feel pressured into buying merch or any of that stuff. Only get it if you really want to. But look, you take really great care of yourself. Keep up the good work with your amazing hobby, our amazing hobby, and we will still be here for you, just with a little bit more of a laid back look at things. And I want to do more of the big projects, the layout builds, things like that, and maybe a few less reviews. There still will be reviews, but you know, something's got to give, and it's really hard work to review stuff, especially when you then get accused of being a shill when you really aren't. It can be quite disheartening. Today's video comes in association with Trainomatic, makers of DCC decoders and accessories that are designed by enthusiasts for enthusiasts. Find the full range available to order now at tramfabrique.co.uk. Additional support is provided by...
This is Clark Railworks, and this is what we do. You'll know us from Ellis Clark Trains, and you'll get the same friendly expertise with us too. We've got a huge range of pre-owned model railways from all your favourite manufacturers, and maybe some you hadn't heard of before. It's the place to come for quality. We don't stock substandard models, and everything we sell is fully tested and photographed by model railway experts. No matter whether you model OO gauge, N, HO or more, we have sought after models from all around the world with new listings added every weekday. Check out what's available now at clarkrailworks.com, and don't miss out on your latest logo.
I'd like to thank everybody over on Patreon, and an extra special huge thanks goes out to our Patreon heroes. Without you guys over on Patreon, we really wouldn't be able to keep making the video content that you see on this channel. And don't forget that you can also head on over to patreon.com/Jennifer Kirk and check out the different tiers of rewards. Thank you so much. You are absolute legends.